All right, we are back, and we've got just this last trailer here. Isn't this the name of a story, like like an old? I don't think so. No, like the
No, there's
fisherman
the
in
old.
the sea.
There's the Old Man in the Sea. Old Man in the Sea by
Yeah,
Oh, I can't think of. Oh gosh,
Shel
who's the
Silverstein.
guy who wrote it? Yeah, yeah. There was the Old Man in the Sea. It was written by a very famous author.
Ernest Hemingway.
Yes, right, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a similar title to that. Um, we'll see how it goes
Mm-hmm.
because the people making it, we've kind of talked about how the sentiment around them is kind of shaky lately. But
Mm-hmm.
let's check it out. We were watching the trailer for. Hey everybody. I wanted to let you guys know about another YouTube channel, interestingly named Gaming. You can follow the link below to find them and dive into the exciting world of gaming. Gaming is the ultimate destination for all things gaming. You can see gameplay from the latest selections to classic games, and everything in between, from extreme car driving simulator to Sonic the Hedgehog on mobile. Go check them out, and remember, supporting our sponsors is supporting the pack, the Action Pack. Young Woman and the Sea official trailer. Okay, so it's using the name. I just realized that the same name conventions. Old Man in the Sea, Young Woman in the Sea. Okay, that's interesting.
Yes.
Not bad. Okay, so it's got so it's coming at us from Walt Disney Studios. We're gonna like the video. It's got 1 million views to 3.2 thousand likes and 840 dislikes. So 21 miles and a nice day for a swim. Experience the incredible true story of hashtag Young Woman in the Sea in select theaters May 31st. Disney's Young Woman in the Sea, the extraordinary true story of Trudy Ederle, the first woman to successfully swim the English Channel, is coming to theaters nationwide in a special engagement May 31st, 2024. It's interesting. That's the day I got out of the Army. That's my getting out of the Army anniversary. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So Daisy Ridley stars as the accomplished swimmer who was born to immigrant parents in New York City in 1905. Through the steadfast support of her older sister and supportive trainers, she overcame adversity and the animosity of a patriarchal society to rise through the ranks of the Olympic swimming team and complete the staggering achievement, a 21-mile trek from France to England. Young Woman and the Sea, which also stars Tilda okay, so it stars all of these people, is directed by that guy and written by this person based on the book Young Woman and the Sea, How Trudy Ederle Conquered the English Channel Inspired the World by Glenn Stout. And then there are the producers. So Young Woman in the Sea will open in select theaters May 31st, 2024. So you can definitely see why Disney would be interested in this. They are very, very, very always interested in anything having to do with accomplishment of women and talking about how the patriarchy is destroying the world and men are bad and evil. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
They openly talk about it in interviews and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any thoughts? I'm sorry. The thing is that I know the story,
Yeah.
and I actually love. Forget about the book. I actually love the idea of the story. Like I've
Yeah.
watched interviews and read things about this person, and it's an
Yeah.
inspiring story. It's just I don't have
The
faith
problem,
in Disney.
it's
Yeah.
based on a true. When it says it's based on a true story, they take liberty and
Yeah.
they put stuff in there that what was who wrote the Lord of the Rings wrote that
Peter
was
Jackson. J.R. Tolkien. Excuse me.
Tolkien. So they did think about Tolkien and it made him out and like he was a homosexual and his family was like, that's what are you saying? This is not true. So it's like licensed to add things to it that just somehow like it's true, mostly true, So I mean, I'm not saying not to see the movie. I'd be very interested to see it because I love when people have been able to achieve things like that and to get 21 miles across the English Channel is quite a feat for anyone to do, and that takes a lot of intestinal fortitude, a lot of heart to do that, and I think she did it because it's there, and and being a woman, that's wonderful. I don't care if she's a woman or a man. Anybody swims. For me, to swim a mile, I'm pretty impressed because I can swim, but I don't practice swimming.
That's a long way. Yeah, that's true.
I could do it with a floaty. To go across the English Channel with a duck floaty.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I completely agree with you. I actually think that a lot of the narrative that's put into some of these movies about real characters is disappointing because, like, you might have a female character who did a great thing and, like one day, okay, so I'm going to have, one day they're going to make a documentary or a movie like this about Judge Judy because she's such an iconic woman. And I'm going to and when it comes out, I'm going to be old enough to remember that my children are playing behind me very loudly. And when that happens, I'm gonna be the one guy who's like, I'm old enough to remember when Judge Judy came out and did an interview, and she said that feminism never helped her. The feminist movement never helped her. She actually said that outright. She said, the feminism and feminist movement has never helped me. I always just worked hard and got there. And when you have a woman and you say, oh, it's a woman, so let's talk about the patriarchy. You go, why don't we just talk about this amazing woman?
Yeah.
So anyway, I just hope that, and my point is, I hope that everything they say is true, and I hope that they do everything tastefully and stay true to what actually happened. That's the whole big thing. If she actually did have problems with men trying to block her way and doing certain things, good, tell us, because we need that to be told. A lot of times I've seen though where it happened a little differently than what they put in, and they changed it just a little bit they changed it a little bit for the narrative. So, anyway, So anyway, we have a 2-minute and 15-second trailer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack, the Action Pack. Here we go.
I know
there's
you've thought
Daisy
about
Ridley.
it. How far is it across? It's 21 miles across.
Currents changing every few hours. Freezing water. The hardest test in all of sport.
Do you think I could do it? Do you think I can?
Man,
I've decided
even
to
those
swim the
words.
English Channel.
What do you mean?
I'm going to swim the English Channel.
No, I'm saying.
I wasn't asking. Please pass the bread.
A woman. She won't get past the 7th mile.
I believe she'll die in that water.
You know, most men believe that we're too weak to compete.
And what if I make it? Then they got a serious problem.
The thing you love most, it terrifies me. I can't imagine if something happens to you.
They're rooting against you, Trudy. They want to.
Just a second now. Did they say that she was the first woman to do it or the first person to do it?
Well, that's interesting. I don't know.
The first woman. The first woman. So, two things I want to say here. Look, we're only halfway through the trailer. We're already leaning heavily into the narrative. I mean, if it's like, again, if I'm just saying, if it's true that she really had, like, her father and all these people told her she can't do it, and if she really said that to her dad that way and had that attitude towards even her own family members, good, let us know about it. But at the same time, you got to wonder, I mean, did she really I don't know. It's I don't know if that's accurate, and if it is inaccurate, that's kind of disrespectful to say to somebody. I'm not sure, though, so I don't want to really pass judgment on it. But I will say, if I ever become the first human being to survive eating a live hand grenade and having it go off in my stomach, 30 years after I do that, I wouldn't say that the people who doubted me were evil or ignorant in their justification. Like, we're talking about doing dangerous things. Like, if I ever become the first human being to wrestle a great white shark and survive, anybody who told me that I was going to die doing it, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't be like angry with them or have a bad attitude towards them. Because obviously it's a dangerous thing. Swimming like this that far through that kind of water is a dangerous thing. And so to have people say, and if you're the first woman, I know that back in those times there was an expectation and an idea about what women could do and what men could do and what women should do and what men should do. But at the same time, if you are the first, my point is that if you're a first person to do a thing, there's a reason that it hasn't been accomplished before, and those reasons that it's difficult are going to be reasons that people are going to tell you you probably can't do this, and I don't necessarily think that makes them bad people. Yeah. Hopefully this is done well, though. I'm actually rooting for this movie because I like the story of the real person as I've heard it so far in my life, through historical stuff and reading different things. So anyway, let's continue on here.
They want the water to win.
I came all this way. Might as well see England.
Well, she's the girl from Star Wars, isn't she?
Yeah. It's interesting to see. It's a cool little detail. I don't know if you're seeing this. All of this stuff that's over her, you might think it's sand. That's not sand. That's sunblock.
Is sunblock or some kind of oil on her skin for the water?
It's sunscreen so she doesn't get sunburned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why she's wearing.
Yeah, that would be an issue, yeah.
Yeah. Get to the end of there and get to the end of swimming all that distance, the salt water in your skin, all that, and that damages your skin, and then the sun beating down on you, and then you die of an infection because you get a really bad sunburn. That'd be terrible.
True. Yeah, that you are right.
Yeah. So here we go.
There's no going back.
Come on, girl. Kick your feet!
I need you to promise me something. Don't let anyone take me out of the water, no matter what.
6 miles in. She's slowing down.
They don't want us to be heroes. They don't want us to be anything.
Jellyfish. She's gonna have to swim through.
Trudy, you don't have
I don't
to do
know
this.
if she actually did swim through a thing of jellyfish either. If she did, that's amazing.
I don't know.
But that sounds like an embellishment.
That is a real thing that I saw where a lady swam across the Gulf of Mexico, and they had problems with jellyfish and stuff like that. It stopped her. She didn't make it. She had to go back and try again. So.
Yeah, because I just want to, I'm going to look it up right now, just because because getting stung by jellyfish like that is terrible. That can just straight up kill you. Swim through jellyfish. I just want to look that up. This is not from the feminist angle here. Or anything like that. I'm just really skeptical of someone swimming through a thing of jellyfish and then continuing to swim like that. If she did it, that's amazing, and I want to know about it. Okay, so did Trudy... Okay, frigid temperatures, lots of jellyfish are in the water. She's saying the challenges included quick changing tides, 6-foot waves, frigid temperatures, and lots of jellyfish. But did she swim through... Okay, never mind. So it does say here she was covered in lard and petroleum to protect her from the cold water. I'm sure that it helped with the sun too, because really the sun would have been terrible. So I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so let me know in the comment section below if she actually swam through a thing of jellyfish. I understand that there are sharks and jellyfish in the water. That doesn't mean that she swam through a school of jellyfish and also battled a shark on the way across the channel. I want to know if she actually swam through a school of jellyfish, because it makes the story even more amazing, which is why it sounds like embellishment. So let's continue. We got about 15 seconds here, so let's finish this.
I don't know. Seems like a nice day for a swim.
Okay, so I guess you were right. It's to protect her from the lard, and the stuff was to protect her from the cold water. But it seems like it would be a dumb idea to go swimming like that without having some. I'm wondering if that also would have protected her from the sun, because it seems like, to me, my immediate concern as soon as I saw that, I was like, that has to be for the sun, because the sun is just going to be beating down on you,
Right.
unless they swim at night. But it doesn't seem like swim closer to a time when it's at night. I don't know. Anyway, what are your thoughts?
It looks pretty interesting. Hopefully, true story that tells the whole thing that happened and stuff like that. And I'm sure there were men who said she couldn't do it. I mean, this woman was an Olympic champion. I mean, she wasn't like just somebody who, I think I'm gonna go across the English Channel. I mean, she was a swimmer. She swam all her life. To be an Olympic champion, that's not an easy thing. So,
right.
I think she probably did have. I think about if I had two sons, and if one of them wanted to do something like climb Mount Everest, I'd be like, I don't think you should do that. It's so dangerous. I don't want you to die. I think I would have the same reaction as a parent. I don't know if it's necessarily because of sex,
Right.
I think you probably are more likely to guard your daughter than your son, but I think you guard both of them. So I think it's going to be interesting. I think I may watch this movie when it comes out.
Yeah.
I may.
I mean, I think and I know this. That's why I said I already knew of the story and how.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the only thing, the biggest thing for me that makes me go, oh, is this going to be good or not, is this right here, these words right here underneath the trailer. It's Walt Disney Studios. Because they really, I mean, whether you agree with their political stances that they take or not, even in movies that don't really have like a political narrative, they haven't been doing so great on. So that's the biggest thing. I hope it's good. Yeah.
It's really it's kind of just gets annoying with the same mantra being said again and again,
Yeah.
Patriarchs, white supremacists, and they're just not true. They're not even, it's not really racist. It's general statements and applying it to everybody in that category, which is racist in itself. That's what bugs me. It's like, are there men that are mean to their wives and just, jerks? Yeah, but not all men are. Men are nice guys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel, and I'm sure most people are getting kind of tired of this stuff. And let's just people are going to get their feelings hurt a little bit. People are going to say things that hurt your feelings, but you don't have to make a general statement that all people that are in that particular category are like that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And I agree. No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Let's, and so I hope it's good. I hope it's good because I do like the story. So just please cross your fingers. Please be good. Please be good. Please not be too bad. But at the same time, there are some red flags. But let's check out. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. I'm glad to see Daisy Ridley is doing well after all the hate she got as Rey in the sequel trilogy. I don't think that Daisy Ridley got hate necessarily. I think the character got hate because people just didn't like that character. I think that she was okay as far as acting it out the way that they told her to, but I just don't think that they did a great job of making that character. Here's the thing. This is a live-action Disney film releasing in theaters. That's not a remake. Yeah, that's great. That's great. And it's going to be released theaters for the first time, the original film in theaters. We'll have to see. Daisy Ridley looks so amazing in Young Women in the Sea. Okay, this looks really good. Make more stories like this, original and inspirational. See, that's nice. That is true. I will give it the pat on the back it deserves as being a movie that is a Disney movie that is not a remake. This actually looks like a good Disney movie. Been a long time since I've said that. Glad to see Jerry Bruckheimer back on the Disney scene once again since POTC. I don't know what POTC is.
I don't know either.
Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me. It won't be long before years later, probably 10 years from now, she'll be back as Rey in some kind of sequel type of media, and people will be talking about how they appreciate her and that they like her now despite giving a lot of hate when she was... I don't really care about that. Sometimes you don't need summer blockbusters to appreciate a good film. Looking forward to this. Yeah, I mean, people in the comments are generally positive. We'll have to see how it does in the box office, though, because people just don't like Disney right now. Whether you like them or not, it is just true mathematically that people just tend not to like their stuff right now. Yeah. I mean, so that's the end of it, though, for this week. With Trailers with Mike. So, I mean, other Mike, if you want us to tell everybody goodbye.
Hey, until we meet again, have a blessed week, and thank you for listening to us. And we really enjoy doing this. And that's everything I'm going to say. Yeah.
Again, just reiterating what other Mike said there. We do really appreciate you guys. We love doing this, and you guys make it possible. So, thank you. And also just one more shout out to Tommy Boy. Be safe, come back, and we'll be waiting for you. We'll miss you, buddy. From the bottom of our hearts here at Mike's After Action Reviews, if you've watched our videos, we want to thank you all. Make sure to go check out the $500 cash giveaway, which ends tonight. It ends tonight. So get your comments in on the video before midnight. But that's all we've got this week, and we just want to say one last time, thank you for watching. God bless you all. And have a good day. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.